Hey guys, Daniel here. Thank you for tuning into this video. In this video I was going to go over 3 useful tools that I like to use as a value investor, and I'm going to throw in a free one basically at the end as well. So we'll go over 4 things in total. It'll be a quick video, but I hope that you can use these resources yourself. Most of them are free or fairly low cost. So let's just get right into it. So the first resource that I like to use personally is Yahoo Finance. I like using the classic view. They're really pushing the new view, but I find it's more complicated. The thing that I really like about Yahoo Finance is the fact that it presents me all the most useful and pertinent information right up front. So right away I can see things like obviously the price, I can see the chart, I can see the dividends, I can see the earnings, the PE ratio, all that essential information, as well as the prior few years earning and history and revenue, as well as of course if you go on the statistics tab you can see also some very vital and important statistics all in one shot. It's very quick, and it also has quite a large database of companies that you're able to take a look at, and it's free, which is actually fantastic. It also has the financials tab, which is really good. You're able to look through obviously the company's income statement, balance sheet, and cash flow statement. Again, it's all free, which is great, and in my opinion it's probably one of the best free investing resources out there. So Yahoo Finance, in my opinion, is pretty essential for me. I mean, I use it every day. The next thing I use is YCharts. YCharts, it's this paid subscription basically, and it is a little bit more costly. So, but the great thing about YCharts, if basically for every company, it does also provide you with like a screenshot or a snapshot view of the company's information and what's sort of important about it. But most importantly, I find is this data section here where you can search up any sort of metric, like let's just use like let's say revenue, and look at it, from like in a very clean and good view in terms of the numbers. So like another example would be if you're looking at something like return on capital, it will give you a chart view, which is really nice and elegant and clean, and I just find it's very easy and simple to use. The other thing I like is the financials tab. You can organize it by quarterly, you can organize it by annual, and it gives you all that information as well as like a mini graph here to show you what the numbers are actually doing. So in terms of like a slightly more in-depth analysis, I like it because it provides you like that snapshot view. The other thing that's good is it has like a fundamental chart where you can combine and compare different numbers and metrics together, as well as a multi-chart view where you can look at sort of historically what these numbers have looked like over time. The next resource that I really like is AlphaSpread. Again, it's paid subscription. The thing that I really like about it is the fact that I'm able to see the numbers, like the most important metrics basically from this perspective, where I can see them going back now like 10 years, and I can see like where the revenues have dipped, where the net income has dipped, where the cash flow has gone down, and then also you have this breakdown when you scroll down in terms of where their money is going, what they're spending money on, and then it gives you some other metrics as well, like very good screenshots. So like, let's say you're looking at something like Starbucks, right, which we're doing here. You can see very quickly like what the revenue has been like, what the operating income and net income has been like, then obviously the breakdown of the revenue that's coming in, where it's going towards, and then you scroll down more and you can see what's happened to their margins over time, if they had any margin compression, if they're how they've managed to deliver returns on their capital over time, is it being eroded, and so on. So for that reason there, I like AlphaSpread because it provides me these quick, clean views where I'm able to see, okay, over the past 10 years, what has happened to these numbers for this particular company. And then also it kind of summarizes things in a profitability and solvency score, which is always nice, but always take it with a grain of salt. The other thing, and this is pretty much essential, is this this database, the Edgard database, that you basically have to utilize if you're serious about what you're doing. So basically you search for a company, so sorry, my bad, let's search for, in this case, Starbucks, right? And then we can see all of their filings, all of their current reports, their annual reports, their 10Qs, and so on, which again, if you're going to be putting your money into something, you probably want to use, because then you'd be doing your due diligence. So when it comes to resources, these are the 4 that I like to use. Like I said, we're going to cover 3 plus a bonus. This is the bonus because this one is absolutely essential. So use this database, use these resources when you're making your stock buying decisions. That way you can make good, smart decisions when it comes to which securities you want to buy and maybe which ones you want to sell. Thanks.